This gentle yoga practice is meant to be super sweet. At this point in the program, you earn this one, and it's time to kick back, take a load off, and give you and your body some well-deserved rest and relaxation. I hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. Hey everybody, welcome to Gentle Yoga. Let's go ahead and get started in a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Personally, I like to grab a block and sit on top of the block, so feel free to do that as well. It can be nice to elevate the hips a little higher than the knees. So we'll begin here in this opening, comfortable seated position. Just sitting up nice and tall, but at the same time, relaxed. And as you're ready, just closing the eyes and shifting the awareness inward inside. You guys have been working really hard through this 30-day yoga program. It's very important that we balance out the physical, demanding, challenging, intense practices with the softer practices so that we find balance. And so this is our opportunity to really begin to do that in a very gentle, calm, relaxed way. Start to find that easy flow of breath, just moving in and out through your nostrils, in and out through your nose. Just allowing your breath to really be an anchor for your mind. So like all the other yoga practices, just using that breath as a way to really become present. And for 30 minutes, I step away from the busyness of my life and I just get present. I don't worry about my to-do list. I don't worry about the demands and responsibilities that come with being a human being. This is time solely devoted to me. Keeping that breath waving in and out through the nose. Go ahead and slowly open up your eyes. And then from here, take your left hand, reach it over towards the left side of you on the floor. And then just take that right arm. And then let it come sweeping all the way up and over. Just into a really, really sweet side stretch. Allowing that right sit bone to anchor into the ground. And allowing that stretch across the whole entire right side of the body. Go ahead and give that one last final reach. Come all the way back up, cross your right hand over to your left knee. Take your left thumb, bring it onto the ground right behind your tailbone. And then take an inhale, draw your spine up nice and tall so you create that length. And then on the exhale, just start peeling that left chest, left shoulder back. Just being nice and easy, nice and gentle with your neck. Only bringing your gaze back as far as feels right. Give that one last little gentle squeeze. Turn your gaze forward, slowly uncoil out of the twist. Bring your hands right on top of your knees and your thighs, palms down. And then go ahead and lean the torso forward. And then in a clockwise motion, just start to circle that torso around. Like you're stirring up a big bowl of yoga soup. As you're ready, go ahead and reverse that the other way. Just continuing to explore and to move your body in a way where it's not so much about thinking your way through these poses as much as it is about feeling your way into the poses. Or as they say, you just follow your bliss. You follow what feels good for you. Come all the way back up to center. Find that neutral spine. Extend that right hand over towards the right on the floor. And then take that left arm and just bring it all the way up and over. And even a simple movement like that, just allowing it to come from that place, deep inside of you. What makes it yoga is not what you do, it's how you do what you do. It's that awareness, that mindfulness, that consciousness that turns the movements into something special, or what you could even say, sacred. One last little reach there. Come all the way back up, cross that left hand over to the right knee. Position that right thumb behind your tailbone. Take an inhale, lift your heart up, and then peel that outer right shoulder back. Just searching for that sweet spot. One last little squeeze there. Turn that gaze forward, slowly come out of that twist. Bring your hands onto the floor in front of you. Let's transition into tabletop pose, all fours position. As you stack the shoulders right above the wrists, go ahead and slide the knees back a couple of inches behind the hips, and then we'll do some hip circles. So just start to circle your whole entire body around, just in a big circular movement. And allow that circular movement to bring a real healing, sensuous touch into the joints, especially your hips, your shoulders, these joints that have been working so hard for you within the power yoga classes. When you're ready, go ahead and reverse that the other way again. No right, no wrong. You're just moving in a way that feels spot on. Trust your intuition, which means to instruct from within, which happens to be the greatest teacher that ever existed, the teacher that exists inside of you. Coming back to neutral, tuck the toes underneath the feet, and then downward dog. Lift the hips all the way up to the sky. But let's take the feet, spread them wider than your yoga mat, so you have a wide downward dog. And then slide your feet forward a couple of inches, so it's also a shorter downward facing dog. And that should just make it feel like more of a relaxed, gentle downward facing dog where you're not overly efforting. Again, just allow yourself to kind of kick back, relax, and just let this gentle, mellow stream of gentle yoga just float you through the poses. From here, let's crawl the hands all the way towards the back of the mat. Bring the feet in about the width of the hips or the shoulders. And then go ahead and bring your hands behind your low back. Interlace the fingers. Draw those arms towards straight. Get into the upper back, the shoulders, and just let the weight of that head completely go. Allow that chin to curl in towards that breastbone. And then from here, let's peel that right chest open towards the right side of the space. Just peeling back and finding that stretch right where your inner chest and your inner shoulder joins together. Maybe peel it open just a little bit wider. And then other side, as you're ready, start peeling that left chest back. Noticing where you feel the stretch. And notice yourself breathing right to where you feel that sensation. Come back to center. Enjoy one more inhale there. And then both hands to the waist on the exhale. Grounding through the feet, leading through the heart. On an inhale, go ahead and rise and fly both arms all the way up to the sky. And then hands to prayer right in front of your heart. Like a walking meditation. Slowly walk forward all the way towards the top of your yoga mat. Just bringing mindfulness into every little step. The feet spread out about the width of the hips. And then half sun salutations. On the inhale, reach those arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold, dive all the way down. Flat back, inhale, extend the heart out. And exhale, forward fold, hang low. Arms to the sky, inhale, reach up. And then hands back to prayer, just bringing it in. A couple more like that. Inhale, reach up as you create that length. Exhale, forward fold, float all the way down. Flat back, inhale, slow and easy. Forward fold, exhale with gravity. Arms to the sky, inhale, rise, reach upward, salute. Both hands to prayer, feeling that quality of devotion. Arms to the sky, inhale, devotion to all the things that are important to you. Exhale, forward fold, just melt it down. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold on the exhale, hold there. Let's heel toe the feet together side by side. And then step your left foot all the way to the back of your yoga mat, so you're in a runner's lunge. Spin your back left foot flat on the floor, and then turn your right foot in parallel to the left foot. And then go ahead and crawl yourself between your legs that are now facing the left side of the space. With the hands on the ground about the width of the shoulders, go ahead and come up onto the fingertips. Enjoy an inhale, reach the heart out. And then fold on the exhale, palms flat, elbows bend, head dangles free. And that breath just continues to wave in and out through the nose. Nowhere to get to, nowhere to go. Nothing to accomplish, nothing to achieve. All that I have to do is just breathe and practice the art of being. Not doing, but just being. Beautiful, you guys. Flat back. Inhale, heart out. Both hands to the waist on the exhale. Pause there. On your next inhale, rise all the way up to standing. And then spread those arms out wide like a T. Take your back left toes, turn those towards the back of the space. And then line your feet up heel to heel. Flip that left palm up to the sky. And then reverse triangle. So right hand, outer right leg, left arm up and back. So kind of like reverse warrior. But with your left knee, left leg straight. No intensity in that left knee, left eye. Press solid through that left big toe. One more inhale, stretch it back. And then all the way back up on the exhale. Take an inhale, reach out to that left arm, lean forward. And then triangle, left hand down. Right arm straight up to the sky. Both arms stacked, right on top of each other. Now check this out, you guys. Take your right arm and reach it back towards your right hip. And flip your right palm to the sky. As we now set up for a little vinyasa, fused together with a little pranayama. So keep that right arm where it is as you inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly reach the arm out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach it back out. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more cycle. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Bring that right arm back up to the sky. Stack the arms. Press down to the feet. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then turn the left foot in parallel to the right foot. Turn the right toes now forward towards the front of the space. Line the feet up heel to heel. Flip that right palm up to the sky. Reverse triangle should feel beautiful across the whole entire right side of that torso. Just as gentle and effortless as can be. Just creating that space, creating that lightness. One more inhale, stretch it back. And exhale all the way back up. On that inhale, reach it out. Let that left hip slide back. And then right hand down. And left arm all the way up to the sky. Just give that right hip a little gentle wrap underneath and in. And then take that left hand and reach it all the way towards your back left hip with your left palm flipped up to the sky. Hold there as you inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, reach it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left arm all the way up to the sky. Stack the arms. Press down through the feet. And then on that inhale, rise all the way up to standing. I gotta admit, you guys, I'm a little jealous that you get this practice. I could use this one myself. Good. Turn that right foot in parallel to the left foot. And then bring your hands to prayer right in front of your heart. And then from here, on the inhale, extend the hands forward. Spread the arms out wide, thumbs back, shoulder blades kiss. And then exhale, hands together with that wave of yoga bliss. Good. Again, inhale, extended forward, spread the arms out. And exhale, hands back to prayer like you're pulling that goodness into you. Now offer it out. Inhale, spread. And then exhale, bring it all the way back in. Good. Now circle the arms to the sky. On the inhale, breath leads the way. And then swan dive all the way over and down. Hands to the ground. Let's reach those hands out. Grab onto the outer edges of the feet. Ankles, calves, whatever you can get. And then use those hands as leverage to gently draw the crown of the head down towards the ground. Slow breathing, slow movements, slow mind as I step away from the hustle and bustle of modern day living. And I allow my nervous system an opportunity to unwind, to decompress. I allow my whole entire body that wondrous opportunity to rest. Release the hands wherever they might be. Crawl your torso forward towards the top of your mat. Turn the right toes forward. Pivot onto the back left toes, runner's lunge. Take an inhale there. Step the left foot forward, top of the mat, exhale. Flat back, inhale, reach the heart out. And then forward fold, exhale. Spread the feet out about the width of your yoga mat. Turn the toes out about 45 degrees. And then yoga squat. Go ahead and take a seat all the way down between your feet. Those of you that are practicing at home, you can always take a block here and you can slide that underneath your sit bones. And, you know, again, it's just an option if it helps you to feel a little bit more relaxed in the pose. Either way, press the hands together. Let the elbows gently draw the knees out so you get that stretch of the inner thighs. The hands come down, but the chest elevates up, and that chin ever so slightly just tilting down. From here, we'll bring the hands onto the floor right behind us for support, and then go ahead and plop all the way down onto your sit bones. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, toes forward, heels in, and then check this out. Instead of bound angle, we're going to slide the feet forward about a foot or so. So allow those feet to come pretty far out so the lower body is shaped like a diamond. The hands grab onto the inner ankles, and then you can take the fingers and slide them underneath the underside of the ankles. Next inhale, take that heart, reach it up and out, and then exhale, go ahead and fold down to your own degree. Now, this particular pose is much less about the inner thighs and the groin, and it's a lot more about the outer hips. So see if you can feel that stretch. We call this the seated diamond pose. Just continue to keep that wave of breath so seamlessly, just moving in and out through the nose. Perhaps even exploring those little moments between the breaths, those little gaps of stillness and silence. The yogis were very interested in those moments. Nice, you guys. Go ahead and ease your way all the way back up to seated. Bring your hands to your outer knees. Close your knees up. Spread the feet out about the width of the hips. Bring your hands behind you about a foot or so, fingers forward. And then like windshield wipers, let your knees flow side to side. As those knees flow side to side, just symbolic of purifying the mind. Through this Yoga 30 for 30 program, we purify our senses, and the world around us becomes more vivid, and also the world inside of us becomes more alive, more vibrant. Awesome. Both knees all the way back up to neutral. Come down onto your back. Just recline all the way back. Grab your shins. Go ahead and squeeze your knees into your belly. And then we'll set up now for supported bridge. So bring your feet flat onto the floor, about the width of the hips. Have your block close by. And as you're ready, just gonna lift those hips up off the ground and then slide that block underneath that lower back. If you're new to supported bridge, maybe first time you've done this pose, know that you have really 3 different variations with the block. So option 1, option 2, and then option 3. Make sure that whichever height that you choose, that you really position that block right there at the base of the spine, so right on that sacrum. And the idea is that the block is there to just completely support you. Then you can just totally let go, relax, let gravity take over, and this will shift you away from the sympathetic nervous system into the parasympathetic nervous system. And I'm sure that Lauren in the restorative yoga practice will talk even more in detail about this. But essentially this moves us away from fight, flight, freeze into that relaxation response state. And And this is where our body gets an opportunity to really heal and to recharge. So this will give you a little taste of that restore practice. If you find at any point your mind grasping or your mind resisting the moment of where you're at, just try taking a deeper inhale and a deeper exhale. Sometimes the most powerful thing that we can do is to just simply let go. To not try to hold, manipulate so much, but to just totally let go. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and then whatever arises, to just be present to that. As they say, you are the sky, everything else is the weather. So you have these thoughts and these feelings and these emotions, these yoga poses and these experiences, and all of that stuff is the weather. It's in a constant state of flux and change. But behind that, you are the sky, just witnessing, observing, never judging, denying, or avoiding. Continue to enjoy a last several breaths here. Guys, slowly come up onto the tips of the toes. Lift those hips up. Slide that block off to the side. Release the lower back down onto the mat. Spread the feet out about the width of the hips. Let the knees knock in towards each other. And then place both hands right on top of your heart. And just allow your spine just a few moments to calibrate to that restorative backward bend that you just did. Perhaps noticing any awakenings or any shifts that maybe you feel within the region of the heart, the center of our emotional world. Beautiful. Grab your shins. Squeeze your knees into your belly. Let's keep that right knee in. Extend that left leg straight out in front of you along the floor. Spread the right arm out to the right. And with the left hand on that outer right knee, go ahead and guide your right knee all the way across over to the left. Into a last reclining spinal twist. From here, right knee all the way back up to neutral. Squeeze both the right and the left knee back in. Extend that right leg out in front. Spread that left arm wide to the left. And then let that left knee come all the way across over to the right. Just releasing any last unwanted tension out of that lower back. Good, you guys. Left knee back up to middle. Squeeze both knees into the chest. And then lastly, on an inhale, curl the forehead up to the knees. Give your whole body a big squeeze. And then exhale, Shavasana. Release. Relax. All the way down onto your back. Just knowing that you deserve this pose, you deserve this time to just completely, totally relax. Shavasana. From here, we're going to officially say that we're now done. Please feel free to stay here as long as you like. Make sure that as you continue through this Yoga 30 for 30 program, you're getting plenty of rest at night. Try and get a good, solid 8 hours of sleep. That's it for this one. Be consistent, be inspired, and see you next time.